NJIT men's and women's basketball tip-off week. Steve, talk about what that means and all the things for the students and fans.
Yeah, it's really excited about. We've got a great week of events leading up to it with prizes and different events on campus getting ready for this season. There'll be activities each day this week with details posted around campus and on Twitter. The big night obviously is this Friday. It's our form of Midnight Madness. We call it the All Red Affair in the camp, and it's going to be located in the campus center atrium. We're calling it the All Red Affair, and again it's going to be 8 p.m. this Friday, October 18th. You have to wear red and have a ticket to enter the All Red Affair. Tickets are free, but they're limited, so watch for details on how to get.
We're talking to NJIT head women's basketball coach Steve Lanpher. Steve, last year NJIT had its best season in 7 years in Division I. Your team won the Great West Conference Tournament and set a new D1 record with 16 wins. Talk about what it meant to have the players respond to your coaching and have the program reach new heights.
Yeah, Tim, obviously, it's great, obviously, to end up getting 16 wins and win the Great West Conference Championship. But we were really more excited about. It's always difficult as a first-year coach coming in a new program and having to kind of change the entire philosophy and on both ends of the basketball court. And we ended up. I felt like they really bought in. We became a very close-knit group, and we tried to really stress team defense. And from our stats, I think we went from giving up about 60 points a game during non-conference to just over 50 points a game in the conference play. And then we kind of during the conference championship, we gave up 42 points a game. So that's always a great sign in terms of what we emphasize, that it actually ended up really helping us down the stretch. A couple things, obviously basketball, you look at wins and losses, but I was even more proud of our 4 seniors graduated. Our team GPA went from 2.6 to 3.0 at the end of the spring semester. And with that, I really felt like we established a culture of team unity and support. And that's probably what I was most proud of at the end of that first year.
Key players from that team, including Raven Johnson, who was the leading scorer and rebounder, have graduated. But you and your staff have brought in 8 new players into the program, 8 new players for this year. Talk about the roster transition and what you've seen in practice so far and what you are looking forward to as the season progresses.
Yeah, obviously, we graduated four starters. Obviously, Raven was, a player that really, kind of had a phenomenal senior year. Obviously, first team all conference, MVP of our conference tournament. But more than that, we had 3 other players that started and played substantial minutes for us. So it's going to be, we try to talk about, we don't like to rebuild, we want to reload. But it's a challenge when you bring in 8 new players. We've got 5 of those players that are that will help us and play minutes for us this coming season. Fortunately, we've got 3 transfers. One, Shakaya Robinson, who's played 3 years at another Division I institution, so she's got the experience and can play right away. The challenge for us is similar to last year. We've got 8 new players, so we've got to instill our defensive principles, our offensive principles, and get them to buy in and learn all those things on both ends of the ball in a relatively short amount of time. I'm really excited about our energy that we've exhibited in practice thus far. I feel like we've got a better sense of what we're trying to do. We really want to push the ball on both sides of the floor this year, and I think we've got a little bit more depth to do that, especially on the defensive end. It's going to be a little timing issue in terms of who we're going to go to. Obviously, Raven was our go-to offensive player this year. She's gone, so we're still going to. It's kind of we've got to kind of wait and see. We're not going to replace Raven's scoring with just one person. We want to try to make it a more balanced attack this year, and I think we have more weapons to do that. But I think it's just going to take some time to kind of figure that out.